Your FOMO is no longer a problem. If you don't have time but want to stay up to date about everything hot in under 10 minutes, subscribe to BeBoss TV. I don't just report separate hot news, I connect the dots and link hot news with past events so you can get the big picture in minutes. So enjoy the video. The internet has been buzzing with opinions about Joy's appearance, and sadly, most of them have been super harsh and critical. On Pan, there was even a post backhandedly talking about her weight, tilting people asking if Joy gained too much weight, just to post a bunch of pictures about Joy's figure. The criticism was probably so big that Joy herself had to bring this up on Bubble, calming fans down that she was aware of the hate aimed at her new weight. The saddest part is that, while it's her body, and she was literally suffering from such a serious sickness that she had to put her activities on halt, she was still apologizing for not having her image at 100% as the way she wanted, and also promised to exercise hard, build up a better body, and work better next year. In the same light, Rei was also criticized for the alleged eyelid job. But the thing is, people didn't even know if she indeed went under the knife, but they still posted a hate and complaint thread just to backhandedly compliment her visual, question what Starship Entertainment had done to Rei's previous charming face. The OP also brought up Bona from Cosmic Girl, the senior of IVE also under Starship Entertainment in case you wonder, and blamed the company for forcing an eye job on her and ended up ruining her pretty visual. But here's the deal: whether Rei had a little work done or not, it's her choice, right? The real talk should be about her talent and what she brings to the stage. That's not to mention how she has shredded tons of weight and improved her stage presence dramatically because people said so. Real ironic how some are just quick to nitpick on things they don't like and turn the blind eyes on things Rei, as well as other idols, put efforts to improve themselves. Here's a quirky tale for you. A girl hated Yujin because her boyfriend was a big fan, saying Yujin was his ideal type and the prettiest in the industry. It turned out his ex-girlfriend looked just like Yujin. Imagine the girl's frustration when she found out. She even confronted her boyfriend, who denied any resemblance. Despite this, she couldn't shake off the annoyance, especially since she was originally a fan of Jang Won-young from IVE. Who could relate? Well, if you are one, signal by dropping me a like then. Somehow, sexualization isn't limited to adult idols and done by crazy fans, like the case of NCT's Johnny about to be discussed, so stick around and don't go elsewhere soon. Recently, some management agencies have officially sexualized their minor idols for just cheap attention and money. One of the groups that has been under fire for this issue is Busters. The hate to Busters was so big that they disbanded in 2020 after most of the original members left the company and redebuted in April 2022 with literally children. The group has a sexy concept, which is not a problem in itself, but the problem is that most of the members are minors, with the youngest Minji being only 17 years old. In 2019, the agency got some serious side-eyes when letting a 15-year-old ex-member Chae Yeon be referred to as a prostitute among other derogatory slurs by a much older colleague, letting a 16-year-old members do these poses, and in that same year, they got called out for literally sexualizing all underage members in a live stream. Now, with the new lineup, things continue to be the same for this 05-liner and 06-liner. More disgustingly, they even debuted these two girls in a subunit Buster Hip Hop Sisters just to sing super suggestive lyrics. Then, there is also another group called Girl Crush, but their concept is totally off topic. For now, they have 3 members, but before, they had 4, yet one has recently left, which totally made sense if you look at this performance and this outfit. But what's more disgusting is that to replace that member, the company plans on debuting a girl born in 2005. Netizens were super angry about that, so the company tried to ease it out, saying that girl wasn't the official member, but in the future, when she turns 18, she would debut. Basically, they were just hiding the fact that she, as a minor, is still practicing that mature concept and waiting to debut later for fear that netizens would throw hands. Recently, it has been widely known that GD officially parted ways with YG Entertainment, where he literally spent all his youth contributing values and making literal big bangs of the K-pop universe. However, do you know that he almost stayed with YG Entertainment, but at the same time, eagle-eyed fans also knew his relationship with YG Entertainment has been on a shaky ground for months? Things all started in June 2023, and fans observed from YG Entertainment's quarterly report that a table showing the current state of the celebrities currently signed under the company, including idols and actors, until March 31st, 2023, left out GD's name. The table lists the artists signed under the company, and it has Blackpink, AKMU, Winner, Sechskies, Jinuseon, and Treasure. However, since the official website of YG Entertainment still listed GD as their current artists, some believed it was just a rumor, until it is not. Then, the news broke out about GD's alleged drug use. And guess what? YG Entertainment, where GD had been a pivotal figure, remained eerily silent for quite some time, just to end up making a super confusing statement. Fast forward a bit, and GD was cleared of these charges. But the damage was done. The lack of support from YG in his hour of need didn't sit well with GD, nor with the fans. Then came the confirmation gdragon signed with Galaxy Corporation. This move signaled a new era for GD, but it also left fans wondering about what went down behind the scenes at YG. Rumors started swirling that GD almost re-signed with YG, but felt let down by their lack of support during his legal troubles. An insider also shared that GD first was so loyal with YG Entertainment that despite having met with Galaxy Corporation, he didn't choose to leave YG at all. However, you know what he did to him. And then, GD himself added fuel to the fire with a heartfelt handwritten letter. While he didn't spell it out, the letter was laced with emotions and hinted at his disappointment and the tough decisions he had to make. This isn't just a tale of contracts and controversies. It's about loyalty, support, and the harsh realities of the entertainment world. gdragon, with his decision to move on, has shown that even K-pop legends have to make tough calls. What's your take on gdragon's move to Galaxy Entertainment and the whole saga with YG? Let us know in the comments below, and let's keep up with the ever-exciting world of K-pop.
Of course, that time was one of the darkest times of my life, darkest period of my life.
So, Jessica recently opened up about her feelings on her departure from Girls' Generation, and let me tell you, it's been quite the roller coaster for her. For those who've been following K-pop for a while, you'll remember the shockwaves her exit sent across the industry. It was like the K-pop world hit pause for a second. In a recent heartfelt confession, Jessica admitted that leaving the group was tough. Imagine being part of a global phenomenon and then suddenly being forced to be out there, all on your own. For K-pop newbies, let me spill you the whole drama. So, back in September 2014, Jessica suddenly announced that she had been asked to leave the group after being given an ultimatum to choose between her fashion brand, Blank and Eclair, or Girls' Generation. However, before she could even decide, the company informed her she would no longer be a member of the group. And because everything about SNSD was decided by members' votes, as hinted by Yuri when she would need SNSD's consent if she wanted a second job as well as Soyoung, when she said the group's opinions always came first, even before SM Entertainment's decision, that also meant the rest of SNSD voted Jessica to be out. While everything wasn't easy, and actually quite hard for her, because earlier this year, her store in Gangnam was forced to close down due to late unpaid rent, and back in 2021, she was also reported to be embroiled in the lawsuit of unpaid $6 million. But as Jessica said, it's been a journey of highs and lows, learning and growing, and she is still finding her own path. But overall, Jessica's all about looking forward. She's channeling her energy into her fashion brand, Blanc and Eclair, and her solo music career. And by the way, let's stream her latest single Beep Beep, because it's literally a bop. During a video call event, a fan posed a rather inappropriate question to Johnny and asked him what he would cover if he had to run outside naked due to a fire alarm in his apartment. This question, focusing on his private parts, crossed the boundaries of respect and decency. Johnny, being a professional, handled the situation by saying he would grab a towel, but the fan persisted, leading to an awkward exchange. But you know, being an idol is a job with duties, and some literally paid thousands of dollars to have a 1-minute fan call like that. Johnny had to answer whatever questions thrown at him with grace. That's why he ended up saying he would just go outside naked without specifically saying which part he would choose to cover. It's been noted that English-speaking idols like Johnny, Stray Kids' Felix, and 17's Vernon often face more overt disrespect in these interactions. This raises questions about fan etiquette and the responsibility of both fans and event organizers to maintain a respectful and safe environment for idols. If you hate FOMO and want to stay relevant to K-pop in under 10 minutes, subscribe to BeBoss TV and check out what has stirred the pot recently.